Hey, what is up you guys? This is Nacho here and welcome back to another Call of Duty Infinite Warfare video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the best all-around spots on the map Frontier, so let's get right into it.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's fake, cause I don't fucking care.
Now, first things first, I gotta give a huge shout out to the Nacho Nation and the Stream Squad, or any of you guys who comment on the videos and recommend me to do these certain types of maps. You guys should be able to see your comments, pause the video and see if you guys can find yourself, but these videos would not be able to be done without you guys giving me all the support you guys give me, so there's that. Now, heading over to the first spot on this map that I use all the time is that whenever you go towards this left hallway, we all know that you can go down these circle stairs and then just go straight down. Problem is that if there's somebody waiting for you down here, they can easily just pre-aim you and die. So what do I like to do in order to try to avoid or get the jump on my enemies? It's pretty simple. These walls right here, you can wall run, so I always just grab it high and then I just always just jump out all the way as far as I can, all the way over here. Now what that's gonna do is that it's gonna make you not be seen, because as you can see from the field of view of the other character, they can't see that high when you're wall running, so they won't even see you run up this side and then come down over here. So when you drop down on this side, you can just run out and gun them. I usually do that and get a lot of people by surprise. Now, likewise on the other side, you can basically do the exact same thing just from this wall. So you guys know you come down these stairs and a lot of the times you got people pre-aiming you right here. I usually never take the stairs. I'll just always grab the wall run. What I'll do is I'll just grab this wall as high as I can and then just jump as far over here to the left as I can and then just drop down. I know it seems kind of pointless. I know it seems kind of dumb, but trust me, enemies will never see you cross from up top. So enemies will be pre-aiming people, expecting them to come down the stairs, and when you jump down from the right, you can just get the easy kill on them. Now, anybody who's familiar with team deathmatch or domination on this map, you know that one of the main spawn points is back here in this room. One of the main spawns is right here, likewise on the other side of the map in the adjacent room. Now, what do I like to do to try to catch people off guard? Well, if you come over here, you'll notice that there's actually this box next to these propane tanks. What I like to do is I'll hop up on this and then I'll usually just head glitch these propane tanks and pre-aim them as they come out the door, or if they come out the left, you can also gun them. A lot of people will never expect you to be up here because as they're running out, they're not going to be pre-aiming your little head right there. What they're going to be checking for is people on the left side or people on the right side right here. So a lot of the times, your little head glitch right here can get you easily 3-4 kills from people piling out. I do this all the time. Now, on this other side, it's basically the same thing, but it is a little bit more difficult. One of the main spawns is in that room, like I was saying earlier, but as you can see, this one doesn't really have a little head glitch. So what I do is I usually, if I have a UAV up and I know they're spawning in here, what I'll do is I'll just come back behind this crate and I'll just use my boost and do that. Now, a lot of people will never expect that because since they don't see an enemy around the corner, because from their point of view, as you're coming around, it's just a box. They don't see anything. Well, as you're standing behind it, you just want to use the UAV to your advantage, and I just jump, and then if you have propulsion, it helps you stay in the air a lot longer. You can use your boost to navigate it and then just spray people. I do it all the time, and people are always shocked when I do it. Now, moving along, another thing I like to do a lot on the map Frontier that seems to catch people off guard is wall run these walls that all go into these connectors. So you guys know that down here on the bottom side of the map there's a huge choke point. I usually never just jump straight down. What I like to do is I just try to grab these wall runs, and the same thing you can also do is that if you know somebody's chasing you, let's say you know somebody's chasing you from the hallway and you're running out, you can seriously just jump up, grab the wall, and then just juke them and wait for them to cross. I usually do this all the time, just run back and forth, and tons of enemies will just run right under you and you can just spray them as they walk or run right past you. Now, likewise, the same thing can also be done on this side of the map. As you can see, you can wall run all this stuff if you so desire, and you can also wall run this wall right here and catch people off guard. This side is a little bit harder to do because there are 2 barriers, but you can still manage to do it. As you can see, it'll just constantly kick you off. If you have propulsion, it's a lot easier, but there is this same thing as the other side. Just spray people down as they cross and you do the wall run up here back and forth. Now, this next spot isn't really going to be too useful for TDM in my opinion, but I have played Hardpoint on this map before, and this is a great Hardpoint spot. So for those of you that play that game mode, know that the Hardpoint will rotate to this whole room back here in the map, and what a lot of people will do is they'll usually just sit in this corner and wait, or you know, they'll just prone behind something. And what I like to do is I come right next to this blue thing and I just prone. Literally, you can sit here the whole hill, I think it's around 45 seconds, and you can just pre-aim this door in case place they come, because what's gonna happen is even if enemies come from this way, they're gonna be checking and they're not gonna see you. They're not gonna see you, so what they're gonna do is they're gonna come around here, but when they come around, you can obviously just get the jump on them and spray them down. Now, the only thing you really have to worry about is people coming from this left side, and what I like to do occasionally, if we have a UAV up, is I'll just pop up, gun people coming from that way, prone back down, and just keep doing it over and over again. One thing a lot of people fail to realize in this map is that you can actually wall run all the walls in the hallways in this map. You know, you can literally just stay off the ground and stay connected. I do this all the time. I usually never really touch the ground on this map. I just like to wall run everything because people will not be pre-aiming the walls, they'll be pre-aiming the doorways, and this can catch a lot of people off guard simply just by wall running. And this last spot is pretty much just going to be for infected, for anybody who's into that. What I like to do in infected is I just come back here by these blue seats and I just prone. A lot of the time zombies would kind of just run right past you as long as you don't move and you don't have enemy or teammates around you killing zombies. If you're the only one in this area, a lot of zombies will ignore you. But that is pretty much the video, you guys. I know this is a very short God Spots video, but this is a small map, so there isn't really much to do. In all honesty, just remember you can wall run everything and use those wall runs I showed you for your advantage. Hop over this to gun your enemies and you will be Gucci, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this God Spots videos. As always, my name is Papa Nacho. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to Nacho Nation and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Nacho Nation.